Hey guys, what's up? Chapman Fit here. So I told you guys that I was going to do a gym bag reveal where I talk about all the things that I use during the day. These will be supplements and things like that. So I want to kind of show you all the things that it takes to get to be Chapman Fit. You know what I mean? So uh, there's a lot of supplements out there. Some people don't use any supplements. Some people use a lot. But I just want to kind of show you the ones that I use to maybe help you to explain what all goes on with them. That way you can kind of figure out what's good for you, if it's all BS anyway, or, just kind of let you guys know what's up. But we're going to get into it here. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing and liking my channel. So make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel because I'm going to do more videos. Just kind of different workouts, different blogs talking about fitness and things like that. I feel like things like that really resonate with people. They like that because a lot of times people aren't real on YouTube. They make fake videos, they talk about fake stuff. But I want to kind of tell you guys the real side of gym and fitness because I'm just an average guy. I'm a nobody. But maybe these things will help you. Maybe there's something that you're wondering about and you had a question about but didn't know who to ask or didn't get the right answer. I was on somebody's feed the other day. I think I was on Kai Green's Instagram the other day, and I was asking him a question because, he's super busy, but I thought maybe he would answer. And I asked him, I said, hey, for you, I've noticed that you do a lot of reps. Like you do heavy reps. So what would you say would be good for me to build size? I want to get bigger, and then I can worry about getting cut later. And there was like 5 different guys that replied, and at the end, there was like 12 different posts, conversations going on, did nothing. And at the end, one guy commented and said, wow, we were all dumber than when we started. So that happens a lot of times with fitness. But I want to kind of do this video, show you what I use every day, and maybe it'll help you. Maybe it won't. I don't know. Maybe you're just watching this while you're getting ready to cook dinner. Maybe there's popcorn in the microwave, and you're like, I'm going to watch this video real quick. But let's get into it. So first off, I want to kind of tell you the things that I eat during the day as like a snack. And one of the things that you want to really understand is if you can't eat enough, or if you're not getting enough supplements, or if you're not getting enough protein in your life, you want to kind of add something artificial in there, like a shake or some kind of protein bar or something. That way you can get those calories and those protein numbers up. So one of the things that I like to do is a protein bar. And one of the protein bars that I like is SinFit. I don't know if you guys like this. There it is, SinFit. And this one right here is the double layer crunch bar, chocolate crunch flavor. This has 30 grams of protein, 30. It's gluten-free, it has great taste, is what they say. It's higher calories. I don't know if you can read this label here, but it's higher in calories. It's like 350 calories. So if you're watching that, you may not want something like this. You may want to go with a 1 bar or a Quest bar or something. But I really like these, and I don't worry so much about calories because with my weightlifting and stuff, I need a lot of calories. So this kind of helps me supplement this. But I really like these SinFit bars here. You can read that right there. This kind of tastes good. It's a lot of chocolate with that though. So if you don't like a lot of chocolate, that's a lot. It's like eating a piece of chocolate cake. So the next thing that I like to use is protein powder. Now this one is a pretty good one. I also like the Amp Gold series that they make because Amp Gold has an enzyme in it that helps digest the protein so that you use it. But I use this GNC Amp Pure Isolate, and this is a cookies and cream flavor. This is really good. If you want to see that right there. It has 25 grams of protein, 5 BCAAs, and 1 gram of sugar. That's important. It only has 1 gram of sugar per scoop. And, they throw those BCAAs in as a filler a lot of times, to just kind of fill it up with other stuff. So that's not necessarily good for you. BCAAs are great, but if you're already taking them, when they put them in a protein powder, it's kind of useless. But this one right here, you can kind of read the label. Give you a second to read that. But I really like this one because this series tastes really good. And that's important to me. And I like to have 25 grams or more in my scoop of protein. If it's 24 and you just can't find something else, it's okay. But 25 is kind of my staple or more. I really like that one. Next up, we've talked about protein and everything, so let's talk about something else that you might use during the day. And I was just talking about BCAAs. These are amino acids. This is the GNC, and I'm not getting paid by GNC. I'm not getting supported by GNC or anything, but this is just a really good one. That protein's really good, and they have great pricing on their proteins and their supplements. I usually go there first. They're kind of like the Walmart of supplements. And a lot of it's BS, but you just got to go in there and know what you're talking about and know what you're looking for. And I really like this one right here. This is the Amp Gold Series Amino Energizer. You want to check that out? I drink this during the day like 3 or 4 times a day, and it does have 100 grams of caffeine in there, or 115 milligrams of caffeine. But I take so much caffeine anyway that this kind of helps me from drinking so much coffee. So I'll drink like 1 or 2 of these a day, and that way I don't drink like 5 cups of coffee. This gets you really good, gets you leveled out. The BCAAs are good for you. The amino acids are good for you. This is energized with black tea leaves extract and green coffee bean extract. So it's using a little bit different than just standard caffeine. And that kind of does good for me. Now, my girlfriend hates this. She says it hurts her throat. She doesn't like it, but I like it. Now, I drink a lot of energy drinks, so that may be why this doesn't really bother me. But that's something to take into account. She said it was very rough on her throat, but to me, it just tastes like grape Kool-Aid. I like it. All right, so the next thing that I use is you want to make sure during the day, like we talked about protein, we've talked about amino acids, those are things that are important. Talk about protein bars, supplement your foods. The next thing that's very important is daily vitamins. You need to make sure that you're taking vitamins, because if you're not getting those, you're starting behind, because you're not getting the standard amount of things that you need in your body. And one of the things that I picked up was the, again, I'm not getting paid by them, but they have really good stuff, is the GNC Mega Man series. This is like $19.95. This one's like $29.95. Protein powder, and I think this one's like $27 for the aminos. So it's really good prices. But this is a daily supplement here, daily vitamin. You take 2 capsules per day on this. There's a lot of antioxidants in there, has immune support and things like that, iron, things that you really need during your day. I'll put this label up here where you can kind of read. It's probably kind of blurry, but it has a lot of good stuff in there. Now, along with the daily vitamin, you need to also make sure that you are getting your omega complex, because fish oils and things like that go straight to your joints. Now, I haven't found a krill oil that I like that has enough omegas in it, but I wanted to start using krill oil because, you know, fish kind of makes you stink a little bit. So I went with this omega complex because it has fish and plants in there. So that way it's just not like straight fish oil. But I really like this one. It's omega complex triple strength. It has 1,700 milligrams of omega 3, 6, and 9 in there. If you like that. Here's the back side of it. Like I said, again, apologize for the blurriness. But I also really like this one. I've been taking these for about a month now. I've noticed a little bit of a difference. Now that we've talked about daily stuff, let's talk about workout stuff. One of the things that I like to take is creatine. You know, every guy takes creatine, gives you more strength. And then it might be kind of a placebo effect. I have no idea, but I like it. There's 2 different creatines though. There's monohydrate and hydrochloride. Monohydrate's what's cheaper, and it's in everything, but it can make you hold a little bit of water weight. So if you're conscientious about that, watch out for monohydrate. The other one that I use is hydrochloride. I like this better, and I use this raw, Beyond Raw right here, because it's just pure creatine hydrochloride. I'll put it a little bit of it in my pre-workout. Now, something about creatine hydrochloride you need to remember is once you put it in there, it starts degrading. So you need to drink it within a few minutes of mixing that up, or you're going to lose the effect of it. But this is one that I really like because this is pure hydrochloride. It's pretty strong too. It's like 4 grams, 4,000 grams per scoop. So I mean, it's a lot. 4 grams. The next one I like to use is the nitric oxide. Now I went with the flat amped version. You see that? Nitric oxide opens those blood vessels up, makes those muscles tear more, they grow more. It's good. It's like souping up your muscles. It looks like you're putting some nos in your muscles. This one right here, as you can tell, what all it's got going on. It's 4 pills, which is kind of a lot, but I've noticed a big difference when I use it. Like my legs are killing me right now after that leg workout. But this is flat amped nitric oxide. It's nice. I like it. So one of the next things that I want to talk about is pre-workouts. Now there's a ton of pre-workouts out there, and I've used them all. Okay, I used Hyde before. I've used Woke AF before. Really like that Woke AF. But if you're like me, you like to use a different pre-workout every other time, because what you run into is your body will get used to it. So every other one, I'll usually buy something different if I can find something good. Okay, there's a lot of pre-workouts out there that's just junk, and there's a difference between like caffeine and caffeine anhydrous. That can affect your body different, you know. So you need to watch out and look at the caffeine to see which one it is and know what does your body better. Because sometimes you can take that anhydrous and you can feel like your skin's going to come off. On this Woke AF, it's got beta-alanine in there and caffeine anhydrous. The beta-alanine is going to give you that itch effect, but I like it. I like the itchiness. So the one that I've been using this time, and my girlfriend doesn't really like it that much, but like I said, it's different for everybody, is this Pump Fuel. It's by PMD, Pump Fuel Insanity. And this one right here is the Strawberry Slam flavor. I also like the Psycho Strawberry and the Grape one. Now what's good about this is, if you'll read here, it's got a blend of different things. You can read that right there. But it's got all kinds of things combined. So if this is a little bit more expensive, this is like $69.99. Now you can usually get on sale, but it has a bunch of different things in there, so it can kind of save you money in the long run because it's already got that stuff in there. You don't have to buy the other. So it's got the creatine, Cre-Alkaline in there. It's 1,500 milligrams. It's got magnesium creatine in there, 1,500 milligrams. And then it's also got a pump factor in there with the citrulline malate and the arginine silicate in there. It's got beta-alanine. It's got betaine anhydrous in there, taurine, glutamine, L-glutamine, L-leucine. It's got all that. Caffeine anhydrous is in there too. It's got yohimbe, L-carnitine, L-tartrate. I'm probably butchering some of these names, but who cares? And then you have the Ultra Absorption blend, which has maltodextrin in there, dextrin, waxy maize, glycerol, L-glutamine, things like that help you absorb it faster. So all of that is combined in here. No gluten, no lactose, no preservatives, no aspartame, no yeast. So if you're money conscious, this is $69.99, but it has everything already in there. You could just buy this and be done. So that's one I like to use. Pump Fuel by PMD. And last but not least, when you go to the gym, and I was talking to her today, we went to the gym and did legs, and there was a group of guys with us, or not really with us, but they were around us, and they stank. Like, you know, you got that gym smell going on. Sometimes I stink, but if I get within about 7 or 8 feet of you and I can smell you and it just hits me like a brick wall, that's different. That's different than a little bit of arm stink. So what I like to bring with me is a little bit of body spray. Whatever body spray works for you, you know. I've also got some that's the deodorant dry spray that I'll put on there every now and then, but just a little body spray goes a long way. Now, there's a lot of guys that go in there and they put on full cologne and it's hitting your nostrils and it's burning. Don't be that guy. I'll just use a little bit of body spray because if you stink, it's affecting everybody else's workout too, and you don't want to go in there being stinky. So all in all, that's just a few things that I like to use. I hope this was very informative for you guys. I hope you guys liked the video. But things like this are important because it's building blocks. It's like pieces of the puzzle. Once you start to get into this stuff and you want to take it to a step further, you need things like that to kind of help you out. So that's the things that I like to use. Maybe it's not for you. Maybe this was helpful. But I don't know. Message me if you got any questions. Comment in the comment section below. Hit me up with any questions you have. If you want to know where to find these supplements, I bought most of them at GNC, and then I bought another at a local supplement store. So just let me know if you guys have any good ideas about these supplements maybe I hadn't tried before. If you know a good pre-workout, if you know a good creatine company, let me know in the comment section below. But make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I hope you come back for more videos because this is just the beginning. But thank you guys for watching. This is Chapman Fit, and have a great day, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.